Hi, JG. This is Michael. Thank you for doing a TOEFL speaking practice test. You sent it to me yesterday. And no joke, this is my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service. I have been grading speaking practice tests ever since the TOEFL went online and they added the speaking section. I've been teaching ESL for 35 years, and I'm going to listen to your speaking practice test to determine what your level is, and that's what you want me to do. So that's what I will do. Okay, I have the speaking rubrics here in front of me. So I always like to look at these before and during and after I grade a speaking practice test. I have them memorized pretty much, right? Okay, so let's listen to your response. So do you like group study or individual study? So let's listen to the whole thing one time. I'm not going to make any comments when I'm done. I'm going to give you my suggestions. I'm going to listen to it again and provide some feedback in different parts of your response. Okay, here we go.
While some people may consider group study as a better option, but I believe that studying alone is more beneficial. First of all, it gives the flexibility to study whatever we want according to what we find difficult. For instance, some people may find reading section difficult in TOEFL, while others may find writing section difficult. So one should study whatever they find more difficult. Secondly, we have no disturbance while studying alone because in group someone may talk off topic which can disturb us.
Okay, so what do I see here? What? So there's no way you're going to get a 4, so I know that. Why is that? You do not have what I call clear speech, a well paced flow. You have a lot of difficulties, not minor, but even bigger than that. You have noticeable, you have minor difficulties with, I think it's even bigger than that. I'm going to say listener effort is needed because of unclear articulation, awkward intonation, or choppy rhythm or pace, right? So your delivery is a 2, right? That's where you are right now. The language use, I'm going to listen to it one more time. This is a little more complicated. I think that your topic development is also a 2. Mostly basic ideas are expressed with limited elaboration, details, and support. So I think that the delivery's in the 2 range. I think that your topic development is in the 2 range. Let's listen one more time.
While some people may consider group study as a better option, but I believe that studying
Now, notice what you just said there. Let's go back.
is a better option, but I believe that
No, you said while and then but. That's called a mixed sentence construction. You can't use a subordinating conjunction on the one side and a coordinated conjunction in the middle of the sentence. You can't do that. That's a grammar error.
studying alone is more beneficial. First of all, it
Okay, I like your use of the word first of all. Beneficial, it's a little bit vague. It would be better if you were to explain exactly maybe what your 2 reasons are.
gives the flexibility to study whatever we
So you would say studying alone is better because it has more flexibility and fewer distractions. That's what you say in the beginning in the topic statement, right? Again, you'll say studying alone is better than group study because it offers flexibility and fewer distractions. It offers more flexibility and fewer distractions.
want according to what we find difficult. For
But you're according to what we find, you're speaking too slowly. You're not blending those words within those thought groups. And that's why I'm saying you're having some problems, choppy rhythm or pace.
instance, some people may find
I like your use of the word for instance, right, to introduce your specific example, but then you say, for instance, some people. But what about your personal experience? What does your personal experience tell you?
reading section difficult in TOEFL, while others may find writing section difficult. So one should study
Notice how you said while. You're using that same grammar structure as before, but I don't really see how that fits with anything. When you say, for example, just say, I was preparing for a test. Excuse me. I was preparing for a test last semester and blah, blah, blah. Then use that extended example to support how studying alone is more flexible.
Study whatever we want according to what we find difficult. For instance,
You already said, for instance, and you included more of a generic idea. If you say, for instance, get to the detail, don't make me wait. Give that detail and then illustrate it, extend it, expand it. Show me you can take the example and talk about it in 10 or 15 seconds. That's going to show me you got some pretty good speaking skills. But speaking about things in a very generic sense does not tell me you have good, strong speaking fluency. It tells me you have limitations.
gives the flexibility to study whatever we want according to what we find difficult.
Okay?
For instance, some people may find reading section difficult in TOEFL, while others may find writing section difficult. So one should study
Instead of saying that, say for example, when I am preparing for the TOEFL exam right now, I find that the speaking section is very challenging for me. So I can focus more on that area. If I were studying in a group, I might also have to focus on reading, listening, and writing, which are strong points for me. So studying alone gives me the flexibility to focus on my weak points, you can say.
whatever they find more difficult. Secondly, we have no disturbance while studying alone because in group
Who is we? Students? Then say students. Or secondly, you can say secondly, studying alone has far fewer distractions than group study.
someone may talk off topic which can disturb us.
And because you brought that up at the very end, you didn't have enough time to develop it in detail. So that's also a topic development problem there. So it's two, two, and two. I think pretty much in every area you're in the two area. You're in the two in delivery, language use, and also topic development. But I don't think you're the low two. I'm going to put you maybe between 2.0 and 2.5. I'm going to put your score maybe at 16 to 17 points out of 30. I think that's where you are right now. All right, so thank you for doing the practice test. Now, for you, I'm guessing I could be wrong here, but if you're interested in a TOEFL course or study plan to help you, I don't think that the TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course is your solution. I have a feeling that you have other areas that you also need to work on other than just speaking. I could be wrong. But if you're interested in a study plan to help you reach your target score, it's a free consultation. You can come by my Zoom office hours. We can meet by video, face to face. You can talk to me a little bit about your situation, and I'll recommend a specific plan to help you reach your goal. And the plan I'm going to offer you is not very expensive, but I promise you, if you follow the plan and you follow that study guide, you will be able to improve your TOEFL score. I guarantee that. All right? And thank you for doing this practice test.